Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about the Alpha Bear Dream Run boss, because this is a boss which you're going to have difficulty getting a top score every time he comes around, even if you're using the top Forester team, because it is really dependent on RNG. And there are some variations of the team you can try, and there is a really safe version which won't get you one of your top scores, but it will at least lock in a decent score for you, and then you can use all of your additional attempts on the RNG. So this video is going to be focusing on the end game meta team. However, I will quickly show you at the end two different formations you can use if you don't have Forester built on your account. But that is not the focus of this video. Okay, so we haven't done our attacks for the day. So what I recommend is the first attack you do in recommended formations, we have this one, which as you can read here, safest 60 billion. We're going to preview it first of all to take a look at it. The main Forester is in front of the Illusion Forester, Lily May in the back with the resonating spell. You have the Coco and Smokey. This is a really safe team, and it will consistently get pretty good score for you. Not a top score, but I mean, it will lock in a decent score for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do one of these runs first of all, and this is what I would recommend. Then you have your baseline set, and then with all of your additional attempts, you can try the RNG heavy comp. Now for me, it has never been too bad. Like usually after 3 attempts, I get my dream run of the 12 scoring team, but there is another version of it which only gets about 2 billion less damage using the Valorshield spell, and I want to show that formation as well, because some people, they're just not having any luck with the top overall team, but they have like much better luck with the Valorshield spell team, and it only gets about 2 billion or even 1 billion less damage than the overall top team. So it's really important to know about that one as well. So in this team, because you have Coco, your whole team is going to survive the whole fight. However, the top performing teams will not have Coco in it because you're opting for more damage or more buffs, and then things get risky. But this team usually is going to get around 60 billion, depending on your investment into all of the heroes. And for me, I'm going to be, lower than 60 billion because I don't have top tier investment, but 58.5 billion is a pretty good score to begin with. And now we're going to move on to the actual top teams, because with the top team, with good RNG, I can get over 68 billion damage. So it's like a 10 billion damage boost compared to this one. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So now we're going to do the Valorshield spell. So the reason Valorshield spell is good is because it will have haste in the stats of the artifact, but also in the effect activation. For the first 10 seconds, your backline hero will be getting a shield and a haste buff and a high haste buff. This will allow Lily May to cast Rainstorm Ballet much more rapidly in the beginning, and the whole idea behind this team comp, we'll watch it, is to have Lily May cast her Rainstorm Ballet while the boss is using the honey attack onto her, and that is going to delay the honey stacks on your team. And the boss unleashes a massive damage attack when your whole team is stacked with honey, and that is how you end up getting wiped. But if Lily May can keep dodging the honey, then you're going to survive for longer, and is really good for you. Because the major problem with this team is that you have so many frontline melee heroes. So yeah, this is not going well. This is not what you want to happen. We would have to keep reattempting. So even with the Valorshield spell, it's not a guarantee. And actually, for some people, for whatever reason, the resonating spell does better than the Valorshield spell. Like, it's more reliable and consistent than this. But this is one team comp to try if the overall top team is not working for you. But as you saw there, it is not 100% either. And that is why lock in a good run with the first team that I showed, and then you can go for these more risky teams. Now, for me, this Valorshield spell just doesn't work too well. It might be because of the investment of my heroes, like the plus 15 Shakir, and other things. I don't exactly know, but this is the overall top team comp, as we are showing right now. And I'll try to recap all the formations in the end, like from the preview screen, so that you can copy it more easily. But the main Forester in front of the Shakir here, and it must be to do with plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakira, and maybe then it would be better. Yeah, I think Lily May dodge right there. It feels like the honey attack was just passing by Lily May as she went into Rainstorm Ballet. But these are just the different teams you can try. Yeah, she keeps dodging it. I think this is perfect for us. Now the boss unleashes an attack, and Smokey is still alive, which is great. Yeah, look at that. So we got I think our dream run. Yeah, we got it. She keeps dodging the honey. So it will depend on the investment of your heroes. I think probably the plus 15 exclusive equipment of Shakir is the difference, which allows this team to be more consistent for me. And look at that, over 69 billion damage. But I think the people who have the plus 10 exclusive equipment Shakir, it's more reliable for them to use the Valorshield spell. Maybe we just got good RNG with the resonating spell, but okay, so let's go back to the other team. And we almost got 70 billion. Breaking 70 billion is my dream, and we're probably going to be able to do it as the season goes on and we get more levels on our heroes slowly. But let's go back to the resonating spell. So it's exactly the same. Basically, you just have the mirror image formation, which I don't even think really matters. You could have them all on the other side too. The major difference is just the Valorshield spell, and it's not for the Smokey. You don't care about him being shielded. It's all about the haste that you're giving to Lily May. This gives you as much haste as possible, and I think, yeah, the problem is if your Shakir is not ultimating fast enough, then maybe that is a difference and you need the haste from this. I don't know, but either way, these are the two teams you can try and see which one works out better for you. Let's watch the honey attacks from the boss. Okay, so Lily May dodges it, but not at the... I think not at the perfect time. I think she went too early into Rainstorm Valley, and then the boss is forced to attack the other people and stack up onto the Smokey, and yeah, Lily May gets stacked here and it's over. So this team is not so consistent for me, but this is the good option for you guys if the other one is not working for you. But I think overall the top damage team is the one I showed prior to this with the resonating spell, and you could just keep trying it until you get good RNG. So let's just recap the different formations here, and then I'll show you the free-to-play teams as well as the super free-to-play team and the decently free-to-play team with like Rainier Mythic Plus. Okay, so here you have the main Fresser in front of Shakira, the illusion off to the side, and with the Valorshield spell onto Lily May. This team seems for some people more consistent, and it's something you should try if the resonating team is not working for you. But for me, as you saw, we did 2 runs of this, it was not good, and I don't see how it could be good. Like, I feel like it was just not working for me. The other one is the resonating spell, basically mirror image, main Fresser in front of Shakir, and Lily May with the resonating spell. This one was pretty consistent, it seemed like for me. On our first run, we got the top score, and this has a highest potential score because resonating spell is better than Valorshield spell as an offensive like option artifact. Then you have the super safe team, main first in front of illusion. This is a really good team to run first, like we saw. We got like the locked in 58.5 billion damage, but it's still a lot less than the top score of that we got 69.2 billion or whatever, like over 10 billion less, but it's still a decent score. And it's still better than like the non-Fresser teams, for example. So this is a good team to lock in a decent score, and then you can move on to your risky teams. And then for the fully free-to-play team, it's going to be this. That basically Odie and Merrily both deal a lot of damage. These are heroes you're going to have built up to Mythic Plus on your account if you've been playing for like a while. And Thorn basically is just here for the... You need to have one hero in the front line to tank the boss's attacks, otherwise he unleashes a high damage attack. So, but you don't want to have more than one melee hero because he will stack up adjacent enemies with one of his attacks, and if you have multiple heroes up in the front, then they're all going to be stacked, and then he's going to fully stack your team faster and deal more damage. Now, with our optimal team, of course, you can't avoid it, because Fiestos, Mikolas, Shakir, they're all going to be stacked, right? But that's why it's then important for Lily May to keep dodging to prevent the boss from getting all 5-man stacked on your team. That is really the thing. But for most teams, you only want to have one melee hero. And for the Rainier team, you can just go for, or you can go for Lily May. You don't need it. Mikola will be the frontline hero for your team. And you could try Mikola with low ascension, but if this is not working, then what you need to do is you'll have to have like Lily May and Odie off in the back. Like one more formation you can use is going to be this, but you just have Odie in the back here. This is also a really good formation because then Odie is going to be your melee tank, Coco is going to keep your team alive with damage reduction, Rainier is going to increase the damage the boss receives, Smokey is going to buff up your whole team and heal them, and Lily May will deal her massive damage. So this is the best team if you don't have Mikola. But you have Lily May, and then the other teams were the ones I showed you. This is the best if you have everything, Mikola and Lily May, but just no Fiesto. And then this is the best team if you have no Lily May and no Rainier Mythic Plus. Basically, Merrily will take the position of Lily May. They both deal true damage. So anyway, guys, hopefully this is helpful. And these are the different teams you need to try for the top RNG comp. But as you saw, it was pretty consistent with me for the resonating spell, and we got a really nice new record, and the top score today from Splash is 74.5 billion. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.